Good morning, world.
Good morning.
Hey, Cedric, you know what time it is?
Based on the fact that you have your hat on backwards and I have on a cap that's cutting out my fresh haircut that I got yesterday, it must be Tom MacDonald Review Day.
Yes, review, not react for all you people out there. We're not reacting. We have heard this song before. God.
I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. All right, Cedric, the reason I wanted to do this song, and we're not going to tell you, it's going to be a secret for another second, but I was at IHOP because we got to dine indoors.
And you get a discount at IHOP and Denny's, don't you?
No, I didn't get a discount at IHOP. I forgot to look. He's insinuating I'm old. Anyway, so we're sitting there indoors, and I see a bunch of diners in there, and they have their masks on, like, what do we call it, a chin diaper?
Yes.
And some was wearing it like a nice earring.
Chin strap.
And I did is I looked around, I told my wife, and I said, people so stupid.
Ah, okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
I mean, come on. If you're not going to wear the mask, you're eating your food, just put it on the table. You look like an idiot.
Right.
Anyway, that's just my personal opinion.
Right. And I got to say this real quick before obviously we're going to do Tom MacDonald's
People so stupid.
Yeah. About 4 weeks ago when Brian and I were introduced to the Tom MacDonald phenomenon, we got to be honest. Like Brian keeps saying, we're reviewing a lot of these songs because once we heard Canceled and Fake Woke and Clown World, we, like Netflix, we just kind of binge listened to a lot of his songs. So things that we're doing now, we're reviewing. So we're a little late to this. This song came out in August of 2020.
Yeah, we know it's old, but a bunch of you asked us, said, hey, you got to do White Boy and People So Stupid.
Yes.
And after this morning and looking around, and honestly, that's what I thought in my head when I saw all those chin diapers. So
Did you see any white boys who were so stupid?
So stupid. Anyway, so we're going to do this, and because you requested this too, we'll make sure we stop.
Yes.
Rewind so that we don't miss any of his lyrics.
Getting better at this.
All right, hit it, Tom.
Hi! I'm praying that the world changes soon. Can't get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school?
So, a couple things there. So you can't have a doobie on the plane, but you can get a Uzi in the school.
Right.
Not really,
right.
Tom.
Not
I'm sorry.
really.
I'm going to have to call you out on that.
Yeah.
But I do like what he said. You know, a bunch of kids going around. They're talking about, and in high school, I mean, we all did stupid, silly stuff. You know, you slap girls on the butts, whatever, I know. Nowadays, that's...
Well, that's a big taboo phrase now. When you say, well, boys will be boys.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to say that, but boys will be boys.
Yeah, but then he says, he puts that into the context of, after school, then they go to Hooters, and basically that's what they have in their face.
Right.
So you think kids are confused. Obviously they are.
Yeah.
And
you know what's cool about this? It reminds me, like I said before, this song came out in August of 2020. The true test of a song, the true test of a movie is like if you listen to it like 5-10 years down the road, is it still relevant?
Yeah.
It's still relevant now because this made me think immediately of the whole Brett Kavanaugh thing. That he was being penalized for something that he did back in high school.
Well, not only that, he claims he didn't do it. He was basically just being guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, that was the whole believe all women, no matter what they say. Believe all women.
I know, we're going off on a tangent.
Okay, let's go.
We're all triggered and defensive. We're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now,
that's the best line of the song, I think, right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
South Park, even for the time, and this was before people were ultra sensitive, everybody watched that and they laughed at it. And it was basically anti-woke. It was totally un-PC. All these people that are making the laws now, that's what they grew up with, and they're ultra sensitive. So I don't understand it.
Well, my guilty pleasure, Brian used to give me a hard time. My guilty pleasure was Family Guy.
Yeah.
I could binge watch that. Like, matter of fact, you sent me a clip about it like 3 days ago.
Yeah. I don't understand it. You have on one hand these really offensive things. Again, Married with Children. You laughed at stuff. And now we're having all of these fights in the public square over anything that seems a little bit offensive. It just doesn't make sense.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So
back it up a little bit.
Yep. Oh, let's back it up.
Back it up a little bit.
Are you going to mention anything about this Jesus visual here?
I think a lot. That's good. Good allegory there. I mean, just being crucified for no reason.
Yeah.
You've done no wrong, but yet you're being crucified by the masses, and you're letting the Barabbases, or the things that are. I mean, I can go on all day about this.
Yeah, it just says for having an opinion. It's right there.
Yeah, you're being crucified for that, and you're letting all the Barabbas things go because this you don't want to hear it. It's the classic example of it's not really hate speech; it's just speech that you want to hate.
Yeah, and the English guy, what's his name? Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah. He just had an opinion. His opinion on the whole Meghan Markle thing was, I don't believe her. I don't believe that she went to the royals and that they dissed her. So he had an opinion that he didn't believe her. He basically walked off the set because he was just getting crucified for his opinion, when that's what he is, an opinion guy. It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right, let's go.
And we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful. Name a thing that you can't do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man.
Ooh.
I'll let you go ahead with that one.
Oh. Tom, how could you say such things like that? We're supposed to honor the out of shape these days.
Talk to that from a doctor point of view.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's the aesthetics. You're not going to change people's opinion on what they think is beautiful or sexy just because you put it out there. And that's what they're trying to shove down our throats. And that's what he's saying. Now let's take it on the medical thing. It's not healthy. We want people to be healthy. The whole coronavirus thing, it's better to be healthy, but don't say eat better, take care of yourself, because now you're fat shaming people.
Right.
When it actually does make a difference. When you look at the statistics for COVID, the morbidly obese are the ones that have had the worst trouble, the elderly and the obese.
Right.
So, good on you, Tom. Good on you.
Yeah. Rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I keep telling you that.
Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion.
So I'm going to relate this to what's going on now. Meghan Markle, Meghan and Harry.
Yes.
So everybody's been saying this. A billionaire was interviewing a couple of millionaires who are playing victim. Oh my God! Would you like to be? How would it be to be that victim, millionaire victim, and now you're a royal? You're called a Dutch and a Duchess.
Well, that wasn't one of her big challenges. She was upset because she couldn't take the backlash that she was getting from the British media and on the social media platforms out there. And I'm not making fun of this. She said she was almost suicidal. She was getting a lot of pushback. But when you decide to leave the family, they left, a year and a half, 2 years ago? And their severance package included a $15 million home and I think $25 million endowment.
Such a victim.
You take 1% of that, you're making $250,000 a year. I could make it on $250,000 a year.
The whole thing's so ridiculous because, they have so much more money than that.
Well, yeah.
Living in the... Yeah. Anyway.
Netflix, and then they did something with what's the music platform?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
even
making
care.
money.
I don't care for her to play. I used to watch her on Suits, and to show what a great actress she is, she was very likable on Suits, and she's just an unlikable, spoiled little rich baby who's now playing the race card. And if you look at her picture, and I watched her on Suits, I had no idea that she was black or half black until they brought a black character that was supposed to play her father in there.
Right.
I thought she was Italian or something, right. just as they say, white. But now she gets to play the race card. It's just it makes
Spotify,
me sick.
Netflix, and Spotify.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. So, like you said, the song's timeless because this song now is relating to something that just happened in the news.
Yeah.
Anyone who has an opinion, and everybody angry if you say white. Okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right.
So he's saying, fine, can't be white, but then if he does paint his face, obviously then you're going to get black-faced.
Well, why is it okay for our vice president to do it? She's done it. I am the first Indian, African-American, whatever their intersectionality boxes do you want me to fit in?
Yeah, I know.
White, okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth.
I'll let Cedric take that one.
I mean, you know what? And that was just one of those, what they say in the rap industry, that was one of those just mic drop moments. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, there's bacteria on Mars. That's life, but conception isn't the beginning of life.
Yeah, then a beating heart in the womb isn't life.
Yeah, that, I'm not going to beat that one up. It is what it is.
Yeah, I thought it's a great line. Whatever side of the aisle you're on, you know, it's just a good line.
But you can't have it both ways.
Yeah. Let's listen to that one again, huh?
Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
So I love that we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb, because it is. People, this whole victim mentality. Larry Elder coined a term called victocrat.
Victocrats.
Victocrat.
Yeah.
Which basically, he kind of combined victim and Democrat, so he gets some backlash from it.
Right.
But it's just a great term. I mean, I remember this was 15 years ago. I think I first heard him use it, and it's just a good term because everybody wants to be a victim now. Again, going back to millionaire Meghan Markle. You know,
I can't now to avoid the whole Tom worship. Tom's awesome. I think he's gotten better because this chorus is kind of, I know, are you feeling it?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, musically, I think some of the newer stuff.
Right. I mean, he's gotten better, obviously, as hopefully we've done since we've done our first videos. Yeah. But I still love the imagery of the cross. I mean, it just goes back, and I didn't think about that until you brought it up. It's just being crucified unmercifully just for speaking the truth.
Yeah. Or even if it's not the truth, it's his opinion.
Right.
You know, in this country, in the United States, you can have a wrong opinion. It's your right to have a wrong opinion, and then it's other people's right to call you out on it. This whole term, my truth, is the dumbest term I've ever heard. You know,
it's a terrible term. Yeah.
They shouldn't use it. It's your opinion, not your truth. There's either truth, it's like math, that's now racist. You've either got the right answer or you don't. There's either a truth or there's not a truth, or there's an opinion. So I like that he used the term opinion.
Yeah, my truth is a very subjective term.
Exactly.
When there is the truth, which is objective.
Yeah.
2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
That's not subjective. It is.
Yeah. But then you could say, you know, the fact that it's 4 kind of makes me feel weird.
That's fine.
That's my truth.
It's fine. And facts don't care about your feelings.
All right. Let me go back. I don't want people to get mad at me.
It's so I'm a hater because I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't want to date guys.
That's been going around a lot.
You've heard the term super straight now?
Yeah, so now they got the term super straight. It's like, why are you homophobic if you're not gay? I mean,
right.
So you're not gay. So now they're just saying, okay, well, if you're not gay, then you're homophobic. No.
Nope.
Why? That's a thing now. And if you go on social media, that's what they will tell you.
Right.
And if you don't want to sleep with a guy who used to be a girl or a girl who used to be a guy, then you're transphobic. It's like, well, no, let's see. I'm not gay. I'm straight, so I'm homophobic. And then I'm also transphobic because, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. And there's a great girl on TikTok right now. She's a gay lesbian. And she calls that out. She says, I'm a lesbian. I like girls, but I don't like guys that have turned into girls. What does that make me? So I'm a lesbian transphobic? She goes, it doesn't make any sense.
And that depends on how far up or down the intersectionality box that she is. Like we said before, you don't have a vote because...
Yeah, well, she's not a victim. She's saying I'm not a victim.
Right.
And she's saying I'm not transphobic because I like girls and the fact that I don't like guys that have become girls.
Right.
It's just they're eating their own, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
Because it... Don't take that the wrong way, Cedric.
Gay pride, call me homophobic because I don't want to date guys. K-tight. I, for one, am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just because they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy. It's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird. Feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy. We're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders. Mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic.
Oh my God, there was a lot there. There was a lot there.
Yeah, so he hit the trans thing again. But then I stopped on that last line because for those of you who don't live in California, he lives in California now, so he gets this. you know, no more, what do you say, no more paper straws, no more plastic straws wrapped in paper. Yeah. Now it's paper straws wrapped in plastic. He's just showing the silliness.
Yeah, the hypocrisy. Everything's just silly now.
Yeah.
Well, also, I love that line, and that was one of the first videos we did about participation trophies. Yeah. Just hand out trophies because the kids participate. It's like, no, there's a winner and there's a loser, and the sooner that kids realize that, the sooner they become adjusted to the world that we live in.
But the world we live in now doesn't want any losers because that'll hurt their feelings.
Yeah. And then I love the part he says about having a democracy. He said you're allowed to vote for whoever you vote for. And according to what just happened, there's 80 million people who love the current commander-in-chief. I've yet to hear anything that he's done great, though. There's been kind of silence. There's been crickets ever since then. We're not beating him up.
Oh, he's done a lot, but...
No, positive. I mean, all the people that were like cheering and rooting him on, it's like he hasn't done a press conference. He hasn't been in public. Every time he speaks, they take that the hook and they're like, oh, come on now, come sit over here. We don't want you talking too much.
Good old Joe.
Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. Look, I get it, it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered, so you just cry like a baby.
And that is the modern day, at least on social media. Nobody wants to actually spend energy doing anything. It's like I'm gonna put a hashtag on there. That's gonna save the world. It's like removing Aunt Jemima from syrup. Oh, racism over.
No, I'm gonna post a black square for the day.
Yeah, and that's basically what he was. You know, that whole long thing was all about. Nobody really wants to make a change. They just want a virtual signal. It's all virtual signaling, and it's ridiculous. But what it's done is it's making a soft. And when I say soft society, it's just people's feelings get hurt all the time. I'm going to go back to that thing again that me and Cedric learned when we were kids. Sticks and stones can break your bones. Names will never harm you. If you teach people that, they can only hurt you if you let them hurt you when it comes to words. And that's what this society has become. It's like, again, I'm going to bring it back to Meghan Markle. She's suing now the company that Piers Morgan works at because it hurt her feelings. This millionaire got her feelings hurt. Boo-hoo. He lost his freaking job.
Well, I think she can do that out there. I mean, out here, we're lucky because we have the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech, freedom of press. And if we want, we can call our government out without
we're losing
fear of retribution.
You say there's no retribution? Look at all the... We just did an episode on Gina Carano.
Right.
She lost her freaking job because she came out as a conservative, basically. So, you know, free speech, we're losing it. And guess what? Half the country could care less. That's the problem. They don't care that we're losing our First Amendment.
Right. So we got the Second Amendment.
Yeah. Well, they're coming after that, too. Let's see on my shirt.
The actions you could be taking, but you're triggered, so you just cry like a baby. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
So again, Tom and Nova. So a lot of these he did before the restrictions of COVID. They were actually able to go out and film these in different locations and had different people. So this one you can see it wasn't just filmed in his house, and if it was, they did a great job with the green screens. But even some older ones, like when we're going to do a review, because people want us to do White Boy, and I've wanted to do that, and you can tell he's got actors, he's got the whole thing. So it was definitely pre-COVID lockdowns.
Right.
But again, Tom, I know this is an older song for all you people out there that kind of follow us because of the Tom reviews. I hope we did you proud this time. We rewound everything.
Yeah, we're
and I just his messages are still good, and we might do a review because Adam Calhoun, who was our first review, kind of dissed Tom MacDonald, and I want to go over that because you can have your differences of opinion, but you come out and call somebody out for their opinions. Again, you're being just as bad as the other side. So
well, it sounds like Adam and Tom are on the same side. I hope that those of us on the right, we acknowledge that. Because if we start beating each other up and start eating each other, then...
Well, I don't even know if they're on the right so much as they're just proponents of free speech.
Well, I say they're more libertarians. Again, I don't know their political stance, but I would say libertarians.
Yeah, and Tom calls out both sides, but which way he leans.
Yeah, and I hope, like I said before, this song came out in August of 2020. I think 3-5 years from now, you can listen to the song and say, you know what, it's still true today. I mean, what's the song I was telling you about with the Temptations, the... Ball of Confusion.
Ball of Confusion.
That song still... We should do that one day. Yeah. Anyway.
There was a remake in the 80s of that song, by the way.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope we did you proud. We really love Tom's stuff. I don't know if there's an official application we have to fill out to become hogs, but I'm all about this hog life. It's good stuff.
And then just keeping it on the same... I just want to show this picture real quick because I kept referencing the Meghan Markle thing. So Cedric, can you roll up your sleeves a little bit?
Oh, I have to unbutton here. I got a dress shirt here.
All right, so see that picture right behind us? All right, when you look at Meghan and her baby, which shade does she look closer to, Cedric or myself? I'm just saying. You know why she looks darker? Because she's next to that translucent Harry, who's a ginger and
don't be attacking gingers.
I can't say anything about gingers.
No, don't attack gingers. I love gingers.
Was that a derogatory term now that I hurt his feelings? I don't know. Yes. I have no idea. I got to keep up. All right, we're going to do a comment, and this comment actually has to do with a Tom MacDonald review that we did. So let's get that. Okay, so here's the comment by Charles Pryor. And I'll put it right here on the screen.
In relation to Richard?
I have no idea. Okay. Charles Barkley Pryor. That was stupid. Yeah. That was a stupid thing. I'm so stupid. All right. So Charles says, I like Tom MacDonald, but you... All right. I'm going to say just how his punctuation was.
Okay.
I'm going to read it just like it is.
Okay.
I like Tom MacDonald, but you too... instead of TWO, push me off. You guys really came off as SJW. Let me know if I am wrong or just funny playing outfit. So I don't know what that means about funny playing outfit.
Which video was this?
This was Clown World.
We came off as social justice warriors during Clown World?
SJW says social justice warriors. I have no idea what he means about us being social justice warriors, because if you watch this channel, we're anything but, and I don't know, or just funny playing outfit. So I don't know. And maybe he could be from a different country too. So
like you said earlier, he is entitled to his opinion.
No.
Maybe he saw something that gave him that impression.
So Charles, if you watch this, let us know where we came off like an SJW. Yeah. And if anybody else wants to call us out on that, please let us know. We don't want to come off as social justice warriors. In fact, we try to fight back against this, like this video right here. So anyways, Charles, thank you for commenting. Cedric has not replied yet. He will reply to you because he does that to most videos. And he will ask you in person what you meant by both of those things, about coming off like an SJW and the funny playing outfit comment. I don't know what that means. But we're not social justice warriors at all. We're old school. We're both over 50. We both rode bikes without helmets, so maybe that's the problem.
Explains a lot, actually. Before we go, real quick, Brian and I had the honor and the privilege to be interviewed for the first time.
Yeah, we were on this channel right here.
By a small chain in Washington, D.C., the LCRL, the Lutheran Church for Religious Liberties. If you guys want to check that out, Brian will put the link down here somewhere. Go check out that interview with the Dr. Gregory Selt, and as we talked about cancel culture, and you guys can check that out.
Yeah, and then don't forget Cedric and Brian gear. Get the hats. Get the hats. We also have the olive and green camo hats now too. So we would appreciate the support there.
Yes, and we appreciate you guys. We know we're a small channel. A lot of you guys love the fact that we're a small channel. We're not way up there with the big boys yet. And that's why we think it's important for us to reach out to you and engage with you a little bit. So thank you for continuing to watch us and sharing our video with your friends. So with that being said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you, I messed that up. Make sure you like, subscribe.
You got it right.
Okay.
Oh, you got to do that again because I have to put my thing in.
I know. Yeah. So with that being said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell and share and comment. You've been doing that.
Yeah, because actually I found out that the comments, the more you comment, it helps our algorithm.
Someone put that on one of them.
So
she just left a random comment because of the algorithm.
Yeah, so thank you. Just
Sarah. It was Sarah.
Oh, you remember the name?
I remember the name, Sarah. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah, for doing that. So make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and share our videos with everyone you know, and tell them to comment. But until next time, I'm Cedric.
I'm Brian. See you later.